Hello, this is Jim Jab Productions showing you the first video in my Terraria tutorial series. This is my first YouTube video, which will hopefully lead to many. In this video, I will be showing you how to survive your first night in the world of Terraria. Once you get in, pretty much, obviously go to single player, create new character, and you have all these different customization options: hair, eyes, skins, clothes, whether it's a male or female, and pretty much how you decide things is you just mix red, green, and blue. And you can, for this, you can switch the hair color up, hairstyle up, change eye color, change skin color, change clothes. This consists of shirt, undershirt, pants, and shoes. And then you can, choose if you're male or female. And your softcore, which pretty much just means if when you die you drop some of your money, you drop some of your items, or you just die. If you're a beginner, I would really suggest you just do softcore. And, well, you just create your character. Hello, and I'm back. I made my character. I just decided you wouldn't want to see me take the whole process of creating my character. And I guess once you're done customizing, you just push create. You can enter a name, I guess. We all know what I'm going to name mine. Jim Jab Productions. And then you push set, then you just go into your character and create a new world. Choose the small, medium, or a large. A small world, pretty much the only difference between the three is the distance things are. A small world, everything is close and packed together. A medium, everything is sort of far, but it's not a journey. And large, everything is the hardest to find. Pretty much in a medium, pretty much if it's smaller, that means everything, including ores, are closer together. And large, it's a lot harder. If you're a beginner, I suggest you do a medium or a small. I'm going to just do a medium. And then, you just name your world. I guess mine will be tutorial world. Oh, wow. Tutorial world. Now, not specifically this episode, but over the course of the series, I will try to cover everything you guys need to know. As new updates come out, I will try to cover that as well. I will also be answering the comments, such as questions or just recommendations of things. If I miss something, please try to comment and tell me, because it's really hard when you're trying to commentate and, oh, well, the world loaded. You go into tutorial world, and then it just starts loading up and beginning. Oh, it's always fun just having a completely random world, not knowing what you're going to do, not exactly knowing when. And here you load in, and it may not be like mine, but you're in here. And I think, yeah, you start off with a copper short sword, a copper pickaxe, and a copper axe. We'll get into the names such as keen or, demonic or shameful stuff later. But when you get in, I suggest you just click into your axe and just left click on the bottom of a tree. Just start chopping away. Chop, chop, chop. It takes a little bit. Yes, and then you collect wood. It rains lots of wood. And then, you just kind of do that for a couple of trees. I would say you may want, possibly, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to 100. I guess for now that'll be good. I'm going to climb up to the top of this hill because nothing should attack from above. Yes, that may be something. I don't know, I'll check that out. Yes, so if you see something such as gold, yep, that's just stone. But if you see something which is yellow or golden on the bottom, or silvery, or even if it's brownish, I would suggest trying to mine it. And once you can click escape to get to your menu, pretty much. And then you can put on workbench, place it down, as long as there's actually a place to put it. I'll just put it here for now. And then you put that down. You really do need to have a full platform, and then you get all these new options. Yay! The first thing I would suggest for you to do is try to make a house. And I guess I will start right as soon as I can get over that ledge. I know it's probably not the best idea, but I don't know, I just figured I'll do it like that. Yeah, so this house may not be a permanent thing, but If you're like me, you really don't move around. And I almost forgot. See that thing up in the sky? The sun. Well, obviously, but pretty much when that goes down, all the nasty mobs and things, the things that you really can't handle too easily, come out. That's why I suggest hurrying and getting everything all ready before night. And this is exactly why I said you need a lot of wood in this game. It's that thing where you just never, it's just, I had 100 of that yesterday, or I just saw that thing. Like everything else, this game is you need to not keep track, but keep decent control. Oh yes, it's a mob. This is one of the most basic mobs in the entire game, a slime. They're on all different colors, and in the day they're blue and green. Pretty much the only thing important about them is that they will do you damage, and you must take them down, and you must get gel, because gel is required to get torches. And I think as most of us would know, since things spawn in the dark, you need torches to stop all the nasties from spawning. Yeah, so just kind of clear out an area, I guess. I'll just sort of chop away this. And then you can, whether you want your house to be big, small, or even if you just don't want to make a house, like, or you just want to make a little bit of a cave. Oh, this is the perfect spot. I'll just take down these sunflowers. Yeah, there we go. Now you want to go down. Pretty much, I'll explain sunflowers and everything else later. Pretty much, you clear out an area. And then you just start placing stuff. You just start placing. Just beware of irritations like slimes, which really are not super dangerous. The most dangerous thing is you just not noticing, which at this point in the game it's almost impossible not to. Yeah, so yes, and before I get too far ahead of myself, I might as well give you another important part of the game. You can have well, first I'll actually just create the whole structure of the building. Yeah, you can only reach so far, as I think it's a little obvious. Oh, something's messing. As I think it's a little obvious, you can only reach so far. And for your first house, I just suggest doing something where you don't have to jump up. You can jump pretty far, but it just gets difficult and annoying. As you can see, we have a house, but as you can see, there's just no background. And that's the other thing you need to get to stop the nasties from spawning. You just click here, and you can right-click if you want rapid. And then you just put it in your inventory, and just start putting it down. I wouldn't really worry if it went outside right now, because it's just a beginner house. Yeah, so just create some walls around you. And place down these things which actually are walls, and you'll be good and set to go. Yes, so I'm just going to wonder, would you guys rather have me go on and do adventuring, or would you rather have me make colossal structures? Really, I'm really doing this all for you viewers, so just comment and say what you would like me to do, and I will follow suit, pretty much. Yes, it's dark. Get some torches, which if you haven't killed a slime, then you really need to go find one, because, no gel, no torches, no safety. I suggest putting one on each side. And then you can create 2 doors. Or 1 door, however you want. I always like having, 2 doors. I'd figure more ways to escape, just in case something happens. Then you can, yes, once you break a material, you can also grab it, whether it's been placed and down, and as long as you have the right tools. Tools, pretty much. Yes, smash, 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 take down the slimes. You cut both holes. And so, oh yes, did I just see it? Yes, I did. I just saw copper, which is the most insignificant, but I guess we're going to work with it. Ores of the game, the very beginning. Copper. I'll have to make a thing here. and jump and start mining it. I guess it really won't come into play yet, but you know, just whenever you see it, you really do want to mine it, because even minuscule things like that could make a big difference. Oh, and the sun is beginning to set. Yes, this game, you feel like you can jump forever, and then you reach your limit, and you're just like, really, and it's always by a block. Well, I have copper. I also take some of this stone, because stone has its advantages very early on in the game. And I guess soon we'll be able to show you night. And so, you pretty much, you can create another door, smash through if you want to. As I've already said, oh, I already have 2 doors. Dang it. And, you know, if you do this, you can just pretty much either just walk off, or you can push the down. They go down. And so, yes, this is your basic home as the sun begins to set. But if you want to go that extra mile, you can do what I always do, and make a little thing under. Which, for now, really is just a hole in the ground, but eventually will become our workshop, which will have all our precious goodies down here. Yeah, so... Oh, yes, and then one more important thing. Since you can only jump so far, which I can actually make it up, but I figure I might as well show this. Platforms. They're basically, you know, just place it down, and it's pretty much needs to be connected to a wall or another piece of land, which is actually very helpful if you want to do a mine, which is going straight down. And in here is the beginning of a workshop. So yes, just start digging out. I really wouldn't suggest having any holes into the open, and that really won't do anything, so don't worry about that. So yeah, you just start digging away. Make sure everything's lit up, because I've gone over this like 10 times. And so yes, then yep, I can create a workbench, and oh, I'm short of a furnace, aren't I? Yep. And then you make stuff. I guess the guide, the character back there, is not going to make it, but the basic way to attract him to come into your house is have a wooden table and a wooden chair. I guess I'll just make some of those just for the example purposes. I'll go back and rescue him later. He may, in fact, just teleport to us. The guide isn't someone I would die over, because he's not useful. For beginning characters, if you're without some sort of guide, he's a decent guy. He's a decent person, but outlasts his usefulness very quickly. And a bow. I don't usually make a bow, but I figure since this for the purpose of this tutorial, I might as well test it out. And night has began to dawn. I really would not suggest being outside after night has dawned, because, as it's a little self-explanatory, and I've already told you around a bazillion times, dark equals monsters. But if you can, before darkness hits, I would suggest just getting yourself a whole mess of stone. Not sure how many, just don't trap yourself. But it's very important for another key necessity in this game, which I won't get too far into, but oh yes, you also use this as a bit of a defense. I guess that's what I'm doing, making a bit of a stairs. And then you can pretty much go back in your house. Darkness is dawning, and let's see if I have enough. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I don't have any wood either. That won't be good. Well, I guess I'm going to go night. I really couldn't suggest doing this. I'm going to get taken out so bad. But I guess that's what I'm going to have to pay for trying. Oh, hi, friend. Yeah, no, I'm not going to stay stuck in there with you. No! No! Don't basket! Dang it. Okay, yes, as you saw, I just totally got destroyed. And, well, I guess that's a good time to introduce our friend, the zombie. Oh, yes. Hello, Andrew. There's our friend, the zombie, and I think I was just a living example of why you do not go out in the night. Yes, I guess I'll try to make it back, and if I don't, then shame on me. Yep. Yep, zombies. The thing which, in the beginning of the game, is just annoying. Yep. And I would just definitely say try to stay inside. I think I just proved that they aren't exactly friendly, but, you know, if you're stuck out here like me, you might as well just make some wood. Not make some wood, just grab some wood. So then you're not stuck out in your house with nothing to do. Except, you know, maybe mine, but we'll get to that later. Yes, I can talk to you now, friend. Oh, you have friends. Honestly, I would say if they don't surprise you like I did, that you can definitely get them down by just, since you only have a short sword, it just kind of juts out. And you can just click as fast as you can. Oh, he's not going to want to be friends, though. Ah, the Demon Eye, the most annoying person of the game. He will take you out, though. I would suggest you run. Oh, yes, there I go again. Well, I guess I'm going to respawn again and just going to try to hide till dayfall. Oh, we killed a fishy. Oh, fallen stars. I will also explain those later after the night of... Oh, another one fell. I really shouldn't... No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that again. Yeah, I would suggest you just burrow in before... Oh, nasties. Hurry, fast, be quick, don't let them in. Don't let them in. Oh, this door does come in handy. Just this door for once. Yep. I guess for now, we'll just kind of be in here. Well, at least I showed you what not to do on your first night. Well, I guess the guide... Want to come in, buddy? I guess the guide's gonna be having a little swim. Oh, no. Oh, wait. No, wait, that doesn't work anymore. There used to be this whole thing where if you... Or maybe it does still work. I'm not sure, but you have a torch pretty much here. Nothing can open the door unless it's doing this on that side. But I guess that doesn't affect NPCs. Oh, no. Yes, here's my least favorite thing about the guide. He lets in unfriendlies. Guide, stay back. The guide, you really have to block him off because he will just get himself hurt and get you hurt. He's really not a friend when he does that. You really just need to trap him in between the times he lets zombies in, or trap him out. Don't let him in, or don't let him out. I would say either way, but it just gets annoying. Guide, if you open that door... Yeah, wow, I'm not surprised. It's just sad that I'm not. You know what, if he dies on the first night, he'll respawn, but it's just... Oh, a present! Yes, I'll go over those too later. Yeah, there. Now you're not getting in. I guess while I'm stuck in here, I might as well explain the things such as shameful copper short sword, or demonic copper pickaxe, or keen copper axe. Pretty much, if you craft something or smelt it or however you make it, you'll have a chance, except on ranged things, to have something like this. You see, demonic plus 25%, demonic copper pickaxe plus 25% speed might, plus 5% critical strike chance, keen copper's axe plus 3 critical strike chance, which is a great thing to have on a weapon, shameful copper short sword, minus 20 damage, plus 10% size, minus 20% knockback. You know, and I guess those are just convenient. A later character can sort of help you out with that. And then, if you have 10 of these, you can get this thing called mana, which again, once I have 10, I'll get into later. But a present! If you've bought this game anywhere close to Christmas, then you will get sometimes you'll get presents. You right-click to open, and they will give you things such as candy cane blocks. And other things, which at this point of the game really don't help you, because if you do if you can get you can get this magical like snow orb, and let's just say it is not fun the first time. It really is not fun. You're not getting in. You are not getting in. And I guess for now this is gonna be hidey hole number 1. Hopefully we'll look back at this and just be like, yep, that was the very beginning. And if you're kind of stuck in your... Oh, yes, and I almost forgot. The mushrooms heal you. acorns are pretty much just a way to replant the forest, and sunflowers help you stop the corruption, which, again, I'll get to later, but it's basically just the badness in the world. The stuff you don't like. And I got this from smashing stuff. You can get several weapons if you see it. Oh, did we lose the guide? Yes, or I think we did. But, oh yes, yes, you see, Andrew was slain. You will see those messages if you lose someone, or if you gain someone. He'll respawn later. And yes, money, which again has no use, but if you chose softcore, like I suggested you did if you're a beginner, and you die, you lose some of it. I would probably have like 3 or so. So, and again, that really has no use, except for spawning, at least for now, till spawning people. And yes, goldfish are just these things you can pick up. It's not a, oh wait, yes, it restores life. I never knew that. I guess, for now, this could be the beginning of a quarry. I usually make things like a quarry inside of my house, but I guess for now, since we have nothing else to do, and even though the sun is setting, even though the moon is setting, I guess I'll just make a bit of a quarry type thing. Yes, even though I don't know if you guys necessarily want to watch me just digging down, but it's better than doing nothing, I guess. I would definitely suggest sooner than later you start just sort of digging down, whether you want to do the whole thing where you make a bunch of platforms that dig straight down, or you, like me, like making that for a while, just make that path. That awesome path. Yes, you just go down and see what you can find. If you go into a cave, if you find a cave like this, I guess right now it won't be a difficulty, but if you get too far down, you don't get a warm reception. I don't know, I guess I just don't like you down there. Oh yes, and I forgot, if you fall too far, you will take fall damage, which doesn't happen if you fall a few blocks, but once it hits hard. It's not your friend when it just hits. Yes, so some copper, won't mind that. And some of the most common thing to find in a place like this is a pot. You smash, you can hit it with anything and it'll smash. And I guess we'll find out who's down here too. Hello? Oh, it's a yellow slime. All the slimes really are not that bothersome. They all have the same tactics. All that really varies is how much damage they'll do, how big they are, and how much health they have. Pretty much their strategies are the exact same, and whether you can do a point like this or you just kind of have a doorway so that they can't get through. Oh, yes, you just crossed the line. Ow. Yeah. Eat a mushroom. I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to use this axe. It's going to be a lot faster, and it's going to do a lot. It's going to do... Oh, no! Yeah, and this is, again, why I don't suggest exploring caves on your first day. But, you know, I figured I might as well go down. And you know what? Back. No! I am not the guy that can just go and be Explorer Man, as we can all obviously see. Oh, but the sun is rising and my troubles are over. I can finally begin to make my long trek home, which I guess actually won't be that long of a time to get home. But yes, I think in this video we've covered a lot of things not to do, such as going down in a cave when you have absolutely nothing, fighting something when you don't know completely about it, and going out in the middle of the night, just challenging things also. Probably most of my best ideas. But this game's got a very easy learning curve, and I'm very used to having a lot of armor, which it becomes very useful in the game. I'll just show you when I craft some, though, that it's